Woke up this morning, time to get paid. Put my uniform on, we the new slaves. And I know they just raised minimum wage, but I'm busting raps trying to make it to the big stage. Woke up this morning, time to get paid. Put my uniform on, we the new slaves. And I know they just raised minimum wage, but I'm busting raps trying to make it to the big stage. Time to get it, you know what I mean? This one for Staten, Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. Put my pen to the pad for the kid that love his mom, but he waiting for his dad, but too many years passed. And in them years, he went to school but didn't pass. And the pretty girls ain't like his jokes, they didn't laugh. But he was good in math, started stacking dough up. In school, he wouldn't show up, it fucked his flow up. It's time to grow up. He said, fuck alone, I get it on my own. Cause when my pops left, all he left me was alone. And the cops just wanna turn the jail into my home. Man, I can't live without this microphone, you heard? Woke up this morning, time to get paid. Put my uniform on, we the new slaves. And I know they just raised minimum wage, but I'm busting raps trying to make it to the
Big stage.
Yes, sir. You know the time, live at 9, on my day.
It's your boy Barry Gotta Go.
And we got a lot to talk about today. A lot of wild stuff has happened.
Well,
this
first
past
things
week.
first, I have a show tomorrow at SOB's, and I will be performing that song that we just played, among others. You know, so come out, come all. You know, shout out everybody that bought a ticket, support it, appreciate it. It's all love.
I got my ticket.
You got his ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big deal.
Facts.
Got some secrets.
So how you feeling? Like you nervous? Like what's the mood like?
I don't know. It's like I'm just overwhelmed, to be honest.
Because for me, like I used to play sports and stuff like that. I get a little anxious. A little anxious and stuff like that before games and all that. Oh, you need my phone.
Nah, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, as the time gets closer, I have been getting a little bit more anxious, but I'm excited. Like, those feelings are exciting. It's something that I've been looking forward to doing for a while, so to finally have the opportunity, it's a good feeling, but then it's like, I gotta actually do it. So that's the feeling that I have right now. I guess not really nervousness, but just going to go do it. Gotta go.
Would you say this is like your biggest?
Yeah, definitely my biggest show. A lot of people bought tickets to it. This is like the biggest show that I've done. Period. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody that looked out and supported me. It's been a long journey. I've been thinking about it. Like, I made Time to Get Paid 3 years ago in February or January. So, it's been a really long journey, but I appreciate everybody that stuck with me, you know.
Damn. It seems like it was just yesterday when you was telling me about that song, man. And
look at us now.
I know, right?
We're going to be talking about this, like, next year. We're going to be, like, somewhere big, and we're going to be watching this video. Like, remember we was, you know, it's just all about progression and elevation.
Big facts. Speaking of music, R.I.P. to Biggie, of course.
Rest in peace to Biggie. He died today, March 9th.
Facts.
23 years ago, unfortunately.
Barry was trying to get me to do, like, my favorite verse, but I can't even, Biggie just be spitting. I can't recite it. I'm going to sound stupid if I try reciting it. So I will say Sky's the Limit is my favorite song of all time. I probably bump that at least every week, at least. So, I love that song. And you got a favorite verse, favorite song? Like, what you think?
My favorite Biggie song is Another You with him and Lil' Kim on Life After Death. And my favorite, I guess that's my favorite verse. My favorite song, though, is, what's my favorite Biggie song? I know my mom likes Hypnotized a lot, which I always thought was weird because she always liked gospel music, but like she really likes
it. Wouldn't be Dead Wrong, like the version with Eminem, since those are like your favorite two artists and all that. Yeah,
but that was after he died. Like, that's not my favorite song though, but that was a very, very good song. I don't know. I liked all of it. Like whatever song he was on, he was killing it. That's just, I guess One More Chance. That's my favorite song. There you go.
Right, okay,
Biggie, give me one more chance. Yeah. So,
do you think which artist you feel has been impacted the most by Biggie in this era?
By Biggie?
Like, do you hear any artist and like you think, oh, that sounds like Biggie?
Nah.
Nah.
I would say me. If I had to pick somebody,
Okay. Yeah. I
Only
definitely see
because
that.
like Time to Get Paid. Like I was definitely inspired by it. Like the song Time to Get Paid was inspired from Juicy when he's like Time to Get Paid, blow up like the World Trade. Like so, if you were on my first radio show that got me this radio show, shout out to Whatever Wednesday, the guy DJ Tiggs, he was like that. When he listened to it, the imagery it reminded him of Biggie. So that was the first time I ever heard that, and it kind of like I was like, wow, that's good. So yeah, I would say me. I think yeah, I would say like right now, I don't think people really try to like be like Biggie or people in that era. A lot of people, Biggie died 23 years ago, so a lot of people that's rapping right now is like 23, so they probably don't even really, know much about it.
If I had to have a comparison or just someone that sounds remotely even somewhat close to him, I'd say Jadakiss, and shout out to him because he just dropped his album
Shout out
not
Jada.
too long ago.
But Jada's out in that era. I don't like.
Right, and he doesn't count. I mean, he's out now.
Right to play yeah. I mean, he is out right now. So let me take myself out the equation because Jada and Styles and all of them, they all remind me of like Biggie, like
Facts.
real
And
hard.
We're gonna get into album reviews and stuff like that. I like Jada's, and we're gonna discuss it whether you think Uzi's album is number one or not.
It is number one.
well, I mean, like in our opinion, there's no debating it. Like, yeah, it is the number one album in the country. I think it surpassed one of his songs surpassed the Box. I believe.
Yeah, the one where he sampled Backstreet Boys.
Oh yeah. So what's your take on it?
I like Uzi. I'm not the biggest fan, but I've always been a fan of when I ever heard him. I never heard like a whole project of him, so I was checking out his project and it was pretty good. I like Jadakiss. I heard a few songs from Megan. There's a big weekend for music, and then Janae Aiko, she dropped something. I didn't really get to hear all of it. There's so much music that came out this weekend, but to keep it honest and 100% with everybody, I'm still bumping Lil Baby.
Really?
I think My Turn is really. I think that's the best overall project, in my opinion, to come out this year. I haven't given Lil Uzi's album a full listen yet, so all you Uzi fans don't come after me. I'm a fan of Uzi. I haven't listened to it all the way, but I'm just saying Lil Baby still got the wave for me right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. We was on the bus, literally coming to the show.
Yeah, on our way.
And these kids in the back is screaming like, "Yo, Lil Uzi shits on Lil Baby, blah blah blah, blah. Like Lil Baby's worst song." What they say?
They said Lil Uzi worst song is better than Lil Baby's
they
best
was
song.
shitting on Lil Baby. I was like,
which is a lie.
Yeah, that's a little much. That's a little much.
It's going.
I would take Lil Uzi over Lil Baby, but Lil Baby, he still goes hard.
Heating up. I'm taking Lil Baby. If Lil Baby and Lil Uzi had I like Lil Uzi though, but I'll pick Lil Baby over Lil Uzi right now. Lil Baby got the wave. He know what he doing. He talking.
Who else had music out this week? I'd say I think there's someone else I'm forgetting. Oh, shout out to Bankroll Fresh. For those of you who don't know, he's a down south rapper. He passed away a couple of years ago.
Shout out.
Album come out last weekend.
Album came out?
Yeah, he had an album come out. Long Live Bankroll, I believe it's called.
Long Live Bankroll. Yeah.
So shout
I
out
like
to
that
him.
song he had with Jeezy on his album. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All There?
All There.
Yeah.
It was right before he died, so I was like, damn, I like that song.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a big fan of him, so shout out to him. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Bankroll.
Who else? Yeah, I was just listening to a lot of music lately. Like, I really started to get into Jeannie Aiko. How you say her name? Janae Aiko.
You listen to the album?
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing. It's pretty long, but I listened to the whole thing.
20 songs.
I know all the birds out there are going to love it because she has some verses where, it's pure birds going to start quoting it like crazy. I already know. Well, it was pretty dope. My favorite song on it, I think it was like called High or something like that. It's a pretty dope song, but overall, she's very unique. I was thinking about it, like what to compare it to, and I hate just having to like compare some people because some people are just like their own wave and like not really comparable to others. But I feel like it's hard to compare to other people because her voice is so unique, and it's not really like a Mariah Carey, it's not like a Beyonce, it's not like a Mary J. Blige.
Disrespect. But it's like she has like a light, airy voice, and she just I like Janae Aiko. I didn't really I like her so much that I had to take my time and divulge into her album, cause like it's like she just has like is she from the hood? She rolling 60s, like she's just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, and her tour sold out before her album did, so that's crazy.
Really?
It's a fast. Yeah, her tour sold out, and her album just came out, and it's the fastest selling album she ever had. So shout out to her. I remember I seen her at Barclays before. She opened up for the weekend.
I wonder what one of her concerts is like.
I wanted to go to this one too. You might see me in there.
Because I don't want to, because her type of music is not the type of music you get lit to really. So it's like,
Nah, it's a joint where you just be like girls in there. You could tell that they saged their house. And like they don't want no spirits. They don't want nothing messing with their chakras.
but you think a concert's gonna be like that? Like
Yes,
Africa?
man.
Have you been to? No, you have no idea.
It be
You
having
listen to her? Not really.
the girls that they don't shave their underarms. They be in there too. Shout out.
I'd love to go to a concert, but I don't know if it's gonna be like ratchet and like people just yelling and stuff.
All
Like, if
of
it's a
it.
vibe and I could just like chill, then I'd definitely go.
I'm going. I need a pretty girl to go with.
I mean,
Or-
you
I
can
know it's
always
gonna be
find
mad
tickets on
pretty girls.
StubHub.
Nah, I'm gonna have to holler at some of my friends at Radio City. See what's going on.
Oh, that's where she performing it.
Mm-hmm. But she got to add another show because it sold out dumb quick. Like I was like, yo, like people ain't even get a chance. You know what I'm saying? They hear the album. I mean, the people should probably already know if you a fan that it was gonna be fire. That Trigger freestyle was fire. Remember we went to her exhibit.
Yeah. At the
She has an exhibit at Lexus
intersect by Lexus. Yeah,
there
it's
you go.
by Lower East Side. It was pretty dope, and she performed the first day they opened there, this past month.
She need to come back.
Yeah, facts. But that's all for music, pretty much. I think Lil Uzi's album probably. I mean, the year just kind of still started. Uzi's probably up there.
I mean, he's high. He has the highest selling debut of the albums this year. So
I don't know who else I liked that much, really. I liked everyone's, but
I don't know. I'm still bump a Lil Baby. Lil Baby got the number.
shout out to Doughboy Beezy. He's got a mixtape coming out with DJ Esco.
Free bands.
Yep, this Friday. So check that out, because I definitely gonna check that out. Now
Is anything else? There's something else coming out this Friday.
More than likely, yeah.
I don't know. I know the Weeknd's album's coming out soon. I'm looking forward to that. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to right now.
Moving on. You want to talk about the coronavirus? We talk about this like all the time. Like, do we really want to talk about this? Because what is it really to talk about? But I feel
I'm
like
not scared. I'm just letting everybody know.
yeah, I'm not gonna be walking around with a face mask. I mean, I eat my vegetables. I
I
work
told
out.
y'all it was coming. I told y'all the Chinese places and all that. It was now it's getting out of hand. Now they canceled South by Southwest. They're saying that they
crazy.
can't play basketball with fans in the stadium. People not doing meet and greets at concerts no more because people wanting to get all close and personal. You know,
Even though I had a meet and greet with Young Dolph and Key Glock last week, that was dope. Shout out to them boys. Paper route. Anyways, come
Man,
on.
you better hope they don't have the coronavirus and they gave it to you. Nah, but yeah, I would say people don't panic. You know what I'm saying? We all have a day that we gonna die, and
That sounded very dark.
I'm just saying it's true.
Nah, I mean, I'm not tripping
People
about
be
this.
saying they're trying to stop the virus. The virus is gonna get you if it's gonna get you. Like it's nothing you can do about it.
My personal
You can
opinion,
take precaution.
I think if you're healthy enough, you take your vitamins, you work out, you do all that stuff, you have a good, pretty decent immune system, I think you're going to be straight, honestly.
And if you black, just go out and get some sun, drink some ginger ale, and you're gonna be all
Facts.
right.
The weather was beautiful today, and I don't know why people were staring at me weird and stuff because I was just wearing a shirt, no hoodie or nothing, but it was 70 degrees. Like, it's 70 degrees in the summertime, so why y'all looking at me like I'm crazy just because
They
I'm
do
not
that
wearing
in my hood all the time. Some people was about to bring the grill out.
So I don't know. Y'all people need to stop
Shout out to
tripping, man.
Mexicans in my hood. You know, they be ready.
Shout out my amigos.
They be having the soccer games. You know, the chuletas. I know what y'all do.
What's chuletas mean in English?
It's grilled pork chops.
Oh, for real?
Mhm.
Oh, damn. Okay. So yeah, but not much to do. Oh, shout out to Trav in the chat. What's up, Travis? How you doing, man?
What up, Trav?
Shout out to Mama Berry.
Shout out Mama Berry.
Shout out to Mr. Hood.
Shout out Mr.
How you
Hood.
doing? How y'all all doing? Shout out to all y'all in the chat right now.
Shout out some of y'all that's watching that don't comment. I know y'all, you know.
Yeah,
shout out to
they
y'all
shy.
too. You know, it's all good.
I be like that too. I be going to some people's lives and not saying what's
I be saying something, but sometimes I be people live by accident. So shout out to all the people that's on our live on purpose.
I don't be in lives on accident.
Now you ever just tap something by accident and then it
Nah.
goes? Nah.
I used to like when like back when I didn't know you could like change notifications for when someone goes live.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm old.
See,
Yeah, no.
back when I thought you couldn't change that and you just like had to keep on getting notifications.
You
about-
suck.
about-
You be the only person
Hell
in
yeah.
there. You like, damn, why you
And they
even
just
went
stared
live,
at they
bro?
just stared at their phone, dead at their phone, so they can see that you like in the
You see
live.
that? You see that? I was in and out that. I was like, oops. That's the wrong button. Because that shit comes on the top of your screen. So it's like you could be dead ass trying to just do something else. And then you in somebody's live now. Like,
Facts. Miss you too, man. Yeah, played ball. Hell yeah, man. It was good times at DSU.
y'all reconciled. Shout out to Trav.
Yeah, man. That's he was one of the coolest, nicest dudes there, man.
Where you know him from?
DSU played at a school called Dakota State, man. It's a small school in South Dakota.
Shout out Dakota State, man. Dakota State don't get enough love.
all the Dakotas, man.
South Dakota, North Dakota, East Dakota, West Dakota, what it do?
Southeast Dakota, Southwest Dakota.
You know, Northwest. Shout out all the Dakota Fanning. My fault. Everybody.
Yeah, man. It's crazy what's going on, but yeah, as I said last time.
How do you think the coronavirus is going to end?
I don't know. I watch too much TV. We all watch too much of them TV shows and those movies, and so I don't think the extra, like I don't think nothing like crazy is gonna happen, but at the same time, I feel like there could be a chance like they just create like a huge dome and just like put it over New York, and then we just trapped here, and then like people start going nuts and stuff, and you know we gotta stay at home and like
You think that's going to happen?
it can go either nothing's gonna happen or something's crazy gonna happen. It's either one of the two. It's not gonna be in between.
I would just say.
So we got the most cases in the country, which isn't again.
So
I'm
wait,
not
so it
tripping
started
over it.
in China, but now we have the most. We have the most. That's not. I don't know.
It's been all over. I'm not no doctor or nothing like that, so don't take my word for it. But still, I'm not really worried about it. If I catch it next week or something like that, oh well, damn it. But
I just know I don't have it.
yeah, facts. I feel great.
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
good.
I don't feel the greatest right now, but
I drink my orange juice with the pulp. You feel me? So
what kind of orange juice is it? Freshly squeezed or is it Tropicana?
a little bit of both.
I don't think you use freshly squeezed. I just feel like that.
Now I be eating oranges at work and all that stuff. So you feel me?
I'm talking about the orange juice.
I be eating oranges though. So
Don't you wonder how they have so much orange juice when it's not even orange season?
They probably get it from somewhere else.
They got all those oranges to make all that orange juice.
Yeah. Maybe it might be genetically modified, but you know,
I guess if you know, then you know.
could be.
I like my juice freshly squeezed.
I feel you
I like
on
the
that.
you wash your hands before you squeeze it too.
I feel you on that. Moving along, you wanted to talk about what's going on in Alabama, right?
Oh yeah, they killed Nate. What's his name? I'm gonna just call him Nate because that's his birthright name, and I think it's Nate Woods though. But yeah, it's not really. I mean, people die people get. I don't even think that people should even be doing the death sentence and all that. But it's just crazy because I don't know if you guys remember we had our special guest, Mr. Bobby Hood. He was he spoke on the Alabama bombing, the 4 girls that got bombed. The person behind that is up for parole next year, but the person that didn't kill anybody is dead. And I don't want to say it's because he's black, but it pretty much looks like it. And the mayor or the governor of Alabama, I forgot what her name is. It's not really important to me, but she could have stopped it and she didn't. But she's about to let a white man that killed 4 innocent girls back in 1963 free, up for parole tomorrow. And everybody knows he killed them. Like,
So let me try to give a brief thing. I'm just reading off the New York Times article right now for people who don't know, because I didn't know much about it. That's on me too. He's been claimed as a mastermind behind luring police officers into a house in Birmingham, Alabama, where all 3 of those police officers were killed. So a judge sentenced him Thursday to execution, and last Thursday, so I guess he passed away. But supporters are claiming, everyone's claiming that Kim Kardashian even stepped out for him, saying that he really there was no evidence that he plotted to ambush them and everything like that. He was convicted in 2005, and at his sentencing, prosecutors portrayed him as someone who hated the police. The officer's widow said they believed Mr. Woods ought to die, but all but 2 of the jurors agreed. Wow. So, yeah, he was age of 44, executed last Thursday at 9 p.m. And that's pretty wild.
For a crime he did not commit. Well, for a crime he didn't commit, and it just happens too often. You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I feel like the death penalty should only be in certain situations where it's like for sure thing, you know? Like that's just my opinion. My whole opinion is, if I had to say, I think we shouldn't be responsible or shouldn't have the right to end someone's life, even no matter what they did. But at the same time, it's like if someone did something sick, like something like really crazy, then yeah. But I feel like in a situation like this, if there's not like cold hard facts saying that he set all these people up, then he didn't deserve this. And he has kids and stuff that they're saying he didn't deserve this.
Definitely didn't. It reminds me of that movie I seen, Just Mercy, where I think it was set in Alabama too, where there's about I think the guy, it was pretty much they was fighting the case to prove that he didn't kill this white lady, and they had all this evidence that proved that he didn't, but they still wanted to kill him. But they wound up not killing him though. He wound up beating the case. But it's so many people that don't get. There's so many stories that don't get to be that lucky. So many people are not that lucky where they're able to be free, and a lot of innocent people are dying at the hands of the law because somebody has to be guilty, and sometimes the easiest thing to do is just frame somebody, unfortunately. So,
what's your opinion on the death penalty?
I don't think I don't know. I don't think that anybody should be put to death by like your fate shouldn't be in the hands of somebody else in any predicament. I feel like. Obviously, that's not realistic in the world that we live in. People, it's like even if you don't get death penalty in the courts, like let's say you do something foul in the street, like some stuff just leads to death. So, yeah, I don't think that because it's so many people got put to death that didn't get killed. I think they should just abolish that thing just for all the lives that were killed for no reason. Some people do deserve to die by death, I guess, but you should just exile them. I feel like if somebody's violating in the country, just exile them to another country and let them deal with it.
It's really crazy, and just reading about this whole thing, I'm just looking at this now. It's just like, jeez.
Like, sorry for the cops that lost their life, but it's like, I don't think that taking his life brought any peace to the family because he didn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like you just killed somebody just to kill somebody. Like the person that admitted, I don't even know if the person that admitted to it is that, yeah, because if somebody admitted to doing it, it said that they acted alone. So I don't know.
You said what?
The person that did it admitted to it and said he acted alone.
So I wonder if they executed him. Do you know?
I don't know.
It's to a certain extent, it's somewhat inhumane almost, especially if there's not cold hard evidence. It's crazy. And just speaking about Alabama, it was good to have Mr. Hood on a couple weeks back because definitely opens your eyes to. Cause it makes you wonder. And one could assume that this was maybe had a slight hint of racism in this action.
I wouldn't say it was slight. It definitely was racist.
I didn't want to say it, but
And it just bugs me out how so many people get upset about, like, people will literally pour paint on you for wearing fur, but you could go out, like, like black people been getting killed for as long time as been, and I don't see nobody like. What if somebody just started pouring black paint on people, like, you know, just to show people that like I don't know, raise awareness or whatever, because it's like people really have these drinks like fur is murder, and like the animals probably do appreciate it, but they can't even say thank you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do people go so hard for everything other than like other human beings? Like the people that do go hard for like different causes other than like, let's say like animal rights or what else do people go hard for? The turtles.
Let's not
straws.
get. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because you know, like
Feelings got to get hurt for people to grow.
That's true. That's true.
If anybody got a problem, if I swear to God, if anybody ever come up to me asking me to support some cause in the street, I'm gonna ask them what other causes they support before you even get any of my time. People come up to me all the time like, oh, let's make nature better or whatever, like whatever spiel they got in the middle of the street. Like somebody, like, first of all, I did not want to talk to you, but if you want to stop me, you want to hear what I gotta say, you better have the right answers. I'm like, yeah, I was at the Black Lives Matter march too. Yep, I want to hear that. Get my signature.
Do you think this whole coronavirus thing? Do you think it's a whole distraction from a bigger picture, maybe like the election or something of that nature?
I mean, every election is a virus.
Is there?
Pretty much. Every election is something that goes on for a little bit. I also want to talk about Mike Bloomberg dropping out the race.
He's a smart man.
After you spent $500 million on your campaign.
He knows what he was doing. He just wants to bring more attention to himself because he know damn well he was never winning that shit.
But my thing is, why you got to spend $500 million to do that? And why you couldn't just spend it wisely? Like, why you had to... I don't know, man. I really don't even know who's going to be president. I was going to vote for Bernie, but then I just seen a video where he was saying how he doesn't feel like black people deserve reparations. And I was just like, he was like, we raising the minimum wage. Like, what does that mean? Like,
who said that?
Bernie Sanders. He was like he pretty much is trying to say raising the minimum wage is equivalent to giving reparations. And I don't see how that's equivalent because everybody benefits from you raising the minimum wage. Like, but everybody didn't go through slavery. So, and he kept trying to say Obama, he has the same views as Obama and Hillary Clinton. Like, nobody asked him what those two views are. You asked what your views are. Do you feel like black people should get reparations? So, I don't really like, I ain't like his answer. So, everybody out there that's in the elections, just make sure, you know.
Man, just vote for Bernie, man. Like, don't vote for dumbass Biden. Like, don't be that guy. Like, oh, he was with Obama. Don't be that guy. I was just scrolling because there was a quote I was looking for, but this is this picture. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is one picture of Biden, like, just like chilling with the Grand Wizard of the KKK. Y'all probably seen that picture before. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but this stuff like that is just like, don't vote for Biden, bro. If you have some other guy, like a different candidate from a different party, like an independent, maybe. I mean, it'd be pretty dumb to vote for independent because you know that independent's not going to win. But I'll just vote for Bernie. There's really no.
I guess you might as well. Even though
it makes no sense voting for someone else that you know is not going to win. I'd
rather vote for myself, to be honest.
That helps nothing.
It helps me.
How?
My vote counts, and it counted to somebody that would make change if they could.
So if Trump wins, thank you because, well, not thank you, but blaming it on you because
Trump won last time. I didn't vote for him. So what that mean? I voted for Hillary. I might as well have voted for myself.
That's what happened last time. Everyone was voting for like random ass names and putting
like
stupid names on the paper and stuff. Like,
because nobody thought Trump was going to win. That's why. Like,
they learned now.
You know, America is crazy. If you don't know that America is crazy by now, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Donald Trump is our president. He's been our president for 4 years. No matter how many times y'all said he wasn't our president, he definitely was. All right? And he's going to be our president again if y'all don't go out and vote.
Facts. This.
And it got to be the kids that, all y'all that's turning 18, y'all I need to go register to vote.
I know it sucks because you gotta get called up. You might get called up for jury duty, and I got called up for jury duty, and that thing sucked.
But
But
tell you, you don't want to know what I do when I get jury duty.
what you do?
Ribbity, that shit going ripped up into the trash. I hope y'all watch it too. I ain't ever going to jury duty.
But don't you get in trouble if you ignore it or something?
Shit, I'm here now.
Damn, so I didn't have to
You did
go.
jury duty? I ain't going to do. I'm not doing.
As soon as I registered to vote, like
I
last
ain't
year.
no snitch.
As soon as I registered to vote last year, I got called up for jury duty like a couple months back.
I ain't no
That thing was I had to stay the whole day. They didn't select me for the case, thank God, because I would never want to be a part of putting someone in jail or something like that.
Damn.
So, yeah,
Nah, man. You do not have to go to jury duty. As far as I know. So I'll update y'all. Somebody like,
yeah, I see the IG chat right now. Shout out to K2 Real.
I'll update y'all if something happens. You know what
Oh,
I'm
man.
saying?
Shout out to everyone in the IG chat.
Right
Shout out to everyone
now,
and
I ain't
everything.
never did no jury duty. I ain't never even filled out the form. I don't even know where I would even do jury duty at.
And that thing sucks because they only pay you. I have to do mine because I live in Brooklyn, so I did mine at Kings County something or something like that. And
Only reason why I would do it is if they really buy y'all Chinese food.
no,
Oh, so it's a dog.
I had to buy myself Chinese food. They pay you $40 for the day, and that don't do shit because my job. Maybe some people's job they pay for jury duty. If you have to go jury, they might pay for that day. Mine's doesn't. So they only paid me $40 for that one day, but that doesn't really do anything. I had to spend like 10 of that on food.
So you don't get paid from your job,
No.
and you still
But it depends on the job though. But
you get excused like for going to jury.
you
duty.
get excused, yeah. Of course you get excused, but some jobs don't pay. But the whole point is just it was just really dumb. And then me personally, I will tell you y'all. I might as well tell you. I don't see myself getting in trouble for this. Y'all could just say y'all have a family member or a friend that like got into some shit and like it was gonna make you have a biased opinion or something like that, and they'll just.
Or you could say you racist against everybody.
I mean, you could do that too, but then you just get some angry looks in there and stuff like that.
Man, better than getting $40.
You can just make up something and you'll find a way to get out of jury duty, man.
I'm like, look, I do not like cops, straight up. So if somebody in here shot a cop, I'm a root for them.
I kind of said something like
Nah,
that.
I would never say that though.
I said it, but like in a more political correctly way. Like the judge asked me, he was like, "Do you have any opinions or bias towards cops or stuff like that?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I have family that's in jail for no reason, stuff like that." So,
Where that you go?
yeah. So like, I was like, yeah, I kind of do. They could be lying, stuff like that. Because the whole case, I'm obviously not gonna explain it, but they asked me stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna trust what the police say. So they was like, okay, wrote it down in their notebook because they take notes of all the people they interview for the actual court case and stuff. And then they like choose the certain people from the pool and all that. You could really bullshit your way out of that, but you gotta know how to finesse it right. Because say if you do bullshit your way out, it's early in the morning, they might send you back downstairs into the bigger pool to go for another case. And then
That's when you got.
you got to know how to finesse the cycle. You got to make sure you're there to the whole day, I'd
Don't
say.
like cops.
And
Just say
then
that.
bullshit at the end of the day. That way you don't have to come back. It's complicated, but don't.
Why can't you just leave?
Cause they're going to call your ass back. Well, I mean,
No, I'm like, no, I'm going home.
all I know is that I ain't trying to get in trouble. I mean, if y'all say that you can just, go
I
ghost and all that, then maybe I might try that out. But
If
who
they
knows?
hit me up, I'm gonna just be. I never got the notice. They can't prove that they mailed me anything. Sometimes I don't even think I got a notice. To be honest, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I don't open my mail before I read it. I just rip it up. If it's not a check, I rip it up.
Nah, in fact, that
So,
my credit score been going up, so I be getting all these like housing stuff and car insurance and all that BS. So yeah, I definitely rip all my mail out.
all of it.
So closing out the show, we still got some time left. We got like a good 10 minutes left, but
Apparently, it's daylight saving time happening.
yeah, no, on our clock it says 8:45. I didn't really notice
I've been noticing this whole time, but I was trying to figure out why. But then I remember it was daylight saving time, which really doesn't even make sense.
nah.
A lot of things don't make sense no more. That used to make a whole lot of sense when I was younger.
I know. Yeah, same here. I never understood. They say it's for the farmers, I guess. every time I ask about daylight saving, they say it's for the farmers and stuff. But you know, shout out to Genetics. Shout out to everyone in the Facebook chat.
Shout out my dog Terrence and then live at 9 chat. Got me rolling.
This closing out, we go into. I wouldn't say it's a live after 9 segment. We'll do that some other time, but we are going. Yeah, about to see Megan Thee Stallion.
She's free. I heard last week I said free Megan. Now Megan free. She out here promoting her album or whatever it is, EP, and we gonna go party with the Stallion.
Facts. Even though I got working like 8 o'clock in the morning, you know.
We don't need no job, and we don't need no education.
I need my job, so I'm gonna show up tomorrow. But I'm still gonna try to have a good time. See what's looking like. You feel me? And stuff
Now
like
you definitely
that.
need a job, but you definitely need an education. I was being funny.
For next week. Oh, dude, Barry's bugging. Genetics. Now we gotta bring that back. We gotta find a clip where he be saying some wild stuff. We gotta bring it. Yeah, we bringing that back. Don't worry. I'll try to find a clip like.
Well, I'm not really. I just have to say that I'm bugging, but like I really do be feeling like that. Well, like you
You really
can't.
don't be bugging. You just be saying stuff that's like what people might not be afraid to say. They might be afraid to say. You say it for them, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm here for y'all. You know
feel
what
me?
I'm saying? I know y'all thinking it.
So yeah, and again, pop out to SOBs. You feel me? Hit us up.
Shout out everybody that bought a ticket.
Facts.
Genetics. Everybody. Shout out my mom for being my manager.
Talk about the history of SOBs, because you know more about that than me.
Well, this lady informed, like, I met some lady that told me she performed there back in the 80s. I was like, damn, so this place been around. That's what that let me know. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's a legend. It's Sounds of Brazil. I think it was just like a Latin club, I believe. But everybody done performed there. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. They have a lot of things there. So I've gotten there. I've seen people perform, like peers of mine perform there. So it is in that. First time I went there was a year ago. So less than a year ago. So less than a year, I got my first show there. So I'm very, very happy about that. Like, persistence is key. Don't ever give up on your dreams.
Like Drake, J. Cole, stuff.
Literally everybody, bro. It's like some people have their tour stops there. Like Tory Lanez just performed there. Who else?
I don't know about y'all, but that's a big deal to me. Can we get? You got any sound effects? Can you get like a little clap or something like that?
Yeah,
Por favor. That's a big deal to me. I know y'all might think, oh, it's just SOBs, but if I'm performing in the same place
Like
as Drake and J. Cole and Tory Lanez and stuff, I'm gonna be hyped. So I know you hyped, but I'm gonna be hyped for you because to me that's a big deal.
Like my feet gonna be on the same stage that Drake was on.
Facts. And J. Cole, you look at you might not know what he's gonna be a year from now. You feel me? So
This is just the beginning.
if you want to be a part of history, pull up. You feel me?
We got a phone call.
You got a caller? Hello, caller.
All right.
Nah, they dubbed us.
Is it a ghost caller? I don't like people playing on my phone.
Thanks. Stop playing with the line, man.
Hold up. The game in trouble.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, it's Mama Berry.
Hey,
Is
Mama
this
Berry.
my
What's
mom?
Yes, I'm just calling to say hello to everyone and thank everyone for their support, for coming out to support Berry at SOBs tomorrow night. It's going to be on and popping,
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right.
and I'm so proud.
On
Looking
and
forward to
popping.
seeing you a day and all of the friends.
Yeah, you know you're gonna see me.
Friends that turn family.
Facts.
Thanks for watching the show.
Facts. Shout out to everyone
Always
watching the show.
supporting, always watching. I'm proud of you too. Keep up the good work, okay?
Thank
All
you.
right, thank
Much
you.
love.
And don't forget, March is Women's History Month as well.
Yes, ma'am. Of
Yes,
course.
it is. Shout out to
Okay.
the best woman on earth. There we have
Take
it.
care.
Take care.
You got another caller? Yeah.
Bye-bye.
It's a hotline right now. I know when that hotline blink.
Hello, caller.
Ever
Yo, what's
since I
good?
left
Kanye West for president. Y'all know the vibe.
Yeezy.
Yo, what's good?
What up, Genetics?
What's good? You know, I had to call and shout out.
Sunday's Beast.
It's me and Shiloh watching, man. You know, we
Shy
got the show.
Boogie. Sorry I couldn't call you back, Shy, yesterday. You be calling me and you don't be you just be wanting me to look at you. I don't know why. Like
He said it's all right. As long as you bring back Gary fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely lit.
That's a fact.
Yo, shout out to you because I saw you handing out awards and stuff on Facebook and all that. So shout out for
That's a
that.
fact. You went from winning awards to handing out awards.
Facts.
How did that feel?
Nah, that definitely was a dope experience, man. And like I said, I hope to get you on that platform next year somehow. Whether it's winning an award, whether it's just being in that atmosphere, man. Because it was definitely motivating. You know what I'm saying? Just to be in a place where you got a bunch of people who love doing what you're doing, just appreciate another artist. So it was dope.
Nah, that is dope, man. And it's dope that you won the award last year. That was a big thing for the family and just for yourself, and being able to present it to somebody else. Like I literally cried when you won. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to win, but I thought it was gonna be like something funny that happened. I was just like, when I seen you get up on that stage, I was like, nah. Like you work too hard. You know what I'm saying? You've been working too hard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you either because I definitely thought that it was gonna be a biased thing because just like I'm pretty sure they do out in New York and Syracuse, they don't really show the biggest platform to hip hop artists. They basically try to shut down anything we do. So I definitely thought it was biased, but the fact that they let the music speak for itself, that's when when they reached out to me and asked me this year if I wanted to be a presenter, I said, yeah, I definitely want to be a part of changing the culture and honoring, the hip hop artists that work as hard, just as well as the rock and roll and the country music, that they provide those platforms.
Yeah.
But it definitely was a good look for hip hop. Shout out to Slick Fashion who won that award as well.
Nah, yeah, facts, man. Shout out the whole Syracuse. You the king of that in my eyes. Well, you the king of a lot of stuff, but you just want to talk about Syracuse right now. We're going to expand soon. Yeah, man. Are you working on any new music?
Yeah, I'm currently working on a new single right now.
How you gonna top the last album? You want an award off of it? Like what is your process like right now?
Every move is better than my last move, man. So I ain't even worried about that. It's like I don't go in there looking for nothing, no validation, no awards. I do it because I love it. So as long as I feel that I'm making better music than I made, I mean, so when it's win to me, right?
That's what's up, man. Hopefully I can get on that project, but if not, it's all love.
Nah, that's what's right. You definitely got to get on the project, man. Yo, like I said, I definitely want to shout you out again. Y'all already know the vibe. It's definitely one of my favorite shows. I've been tuning in since day one.
That's a
fact. Definitely had to throw a super pause on when you said you was going to ride the Stallion. Just want to throw that out there.
I mean, the Stallion's a woman, though. I damn sure going to ride. He'll ride the wave.
I was like, yikes.
Nah, but thanks for calling, Cuzzo.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for
Much
the
love,
support.
bro.
You gotta let me call in Sunday Beats. I gotta do y'all show one time.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Hi, y'all.
All right, yo.
Hi, yo. Shiloh. But yeah, man.
It was a good show. We're gonna bring back some segments next week. We might have a guest. We definitely gotta try bringing in because last year's women's. If y'all watched us last year, y'all know we threw down last month. We had a women's guest every
week. You know what I'm saying?
But we working on it. We're gonna have segments geared toward it. If you have any female guests that want to come on the show and get more attention, just get more.
Email us. We
email
also
us,
want
DM us.
We also want people to submit their songs. We're gonna make a
or
playlist.
Beats. People hit me up for beats. So if you have beats you wanna, we'll play your beats.
Yeah, we'll play your beats. We could rate them. We could play we make a live and
well,
list.
I won't say rate them. Like if it's trash, we gonna say no.
I'll rate.
I'm gonna say no. Sorry, I'm the nice guy, but when it comes to stuff like that, I keep it real. So if it's trash, I'm like, nah, bro. But just send us.
I'm a little bit nicer when it comes to stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because he's an artist, so he relates.
I know that people be sensitive, but sometimes you need to hear that.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, I keep it real. So
he told me once. Well, he never told me none of my songs is trash because they not. But he told me places where I could have got better, and that's where you need friends like that.
Facts. That's a big fact. And with that, the time, y'all. Live at 9. Peace out. Much love.
Peace in the bottom of head grease.